What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Corvette servos. I just put a servo in my truck. I have a 2000 Silverado. It's a V6, so 4.3. And just to make this clear, I don't have a preference in manufacturers or companies. So I'm not on GM side. I'm not on Toyota side, Honda, etc. Ford. I love all cars. Oh, look, there's a badass Chevy. I love all vehicles. They each have their own uniqueness. But so I was skeptical about this servo, and I went ahead and did it. So just to give you an idea, my old servo, the one that was stock on the truck, it didn't do too good, I would say, because the first gear, whenever it would shift to second, was like a real hard, like a thrust. So I started thinking, what if that leads to my transmission failing later? Because it was a pretty hard knock or kick after changing the gear. So I decided to switch my servo, and I'm driving it right now with it. So what I have noticed is there's no knock when it shifts anymore. They all shift smooth. So just to be clear, you're not gonna get horsepower out of this. However, you might. You are gonna get a 0 to 60 time faster because it shifts smoother and better. Look at it go. Alright, so I'm gonna give you a so it just shifted and then it didn't kick back. So that's something that's good on the servo that it has. So there was an issue with the original one, and it was like a pretty bad knock. But $50 is what it costs to swap it out, put the Corvette one. And I would say, yeah, it's I would recommend to do it, because if you have a Chevy truck, whether it be the 4.6, 4.3, you might have, you more likely have the 460 LE transmission, which you can always use still after you swap it. So it is worth the investment for the $50, and it is gonna make your ride a lot better. But yeah, there you go. If you want to leave your experiences on it, go ahead and leave it in the comments. But yeah, I have noticed it is a lot better, shifts a lot smoother. Alright, look. Alright, guys. I'm gonna head out. Check out my review about my Blazer, my 2019 one. I'll see if I can link it, or check out my channel. It should be in the videos. I just review stuff that I feel that has been controversially talked about, I guess you could say. Like the servo, I have had mixed people tell me, not tell me personally, but I've had mixed answers about it. So until you do it yourself, that's what it's gonna speak for, But yeah, so if you own a Chevy truck, thinking about getting that servo, you should do it. I would say, me being skeptical and all about each little enhancement or performance modification, that will definitely help your ride and give you a smoother ride and avoid the transmission failure later. Another thing, if you have a Chevy truck, whether it be the 8 or the 6, so this is something that I'm not going to be able to show you because I had to take it off and reinstall it from the throttle body. But So if you take off your throttle body, you'll notice there is like a little boot or a metal cover. You would have to use a saw to cut it off. And when you do that, it does let in a lot more air, and you get a lot, you just get a lot more kick out of the truck. So you don't have to spend money on modifying like the, I don't know, headers or anything like that. Another thing is the cable line. You would have to put some zip ties or some type of a spacer, because it is loose, and you do know notice a lot of lag. On mine, it was so loose that I would give it gas and then it would kind of like hesitate or stutter. And versus now, after all I've done, it does respond a lot better with those zip ties and the boot cut off the throttle body. If you know what I'm talking about, or don't know what I'm talking about, go on your, you would have to take off your throttle body, open it up, and check if there's like a metal part below it that's like an inch, half an inch. Anyways, that kind of does restrict the airflow. So versus one that's completely open, you will floor it and you'll feel the response and take off a lot sooner, like on this one. But yeah, that's just a little tip for you guys. If you have any questions, you can let me know, and I'll give you some pointers or whatever. I mean, by no means I'm no expert, I would say. However, I have like gained a lot of experience and knowledge. My friend, he is the one that showed me and helps me out. But I do work on a lot of cars I have worked on a lot of cars over the years, so that's why I learned a lot about it. And just to give you guys, I guess I would consider it paying it forward. So I'm giving you the knowledge I've gained over the years, just to help out. I know people will probably hate. What's hatred without success? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking. However, yeah, like I said, this is my Silverado. It is a V6 with that servo installed. See you guys later. Thanks.